everybody and welcome back to this week's video. So today I'm going to be doing a day in the life. Enjoy! So I like to start my day by just scrolling through my phone, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, then I get out of bed, I get up, thank you. So then I'm gonna brush my hair. Now, I don't normally have straight hair, so I don't normally brush it, but today I guess I do. I'm gonna put it in a bun now so that I'm ready for my morning exercise. But first, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna cry at how bright the light is, and then brush my teeth. So once I'm done brushing my teeth, I'm gonna give my face a quick wash. Now my face is quite sensitive to lots of stuff, so I just use water. And then it's time to get dressed. God, I wish I could do that every time. What on earth was that? You're embarrassing yourself already. And she's on her way up the stairs into the attic where I have a cheap Aldi exercise bike waiting for me. Doing some stretches. Oh, she nearly fell over. A few more stretches, and now it's time to get on the bike. So I'm gonna select the climbing program today because I don't want to lose too much weight, I just want to build strength. Oh, she's going for level 3. She's probably gonna regret that in a minute. Now it's time for some core strength exercises. Not quite sure where the weight is on my neck. I think it just didn't fall down onto my back like it normally does. What are you doing? You're just making things up now. Then it's on to some blurry squats. Pulling an elastic band. It's supposed to be good for your scapular muscles, I think. Then it's onto the bars. Now I never really know what to do on the bars, so I'm just kind of making it up. Then it's time to show you my outfit of the day. They are my gallop leggings, which I love. And she's dressed. Again, I wish I could do it like that every day. Then I'll open the curtains, see what a miserable day it is outside. It's often very demotivating. Go downstairs, and I'm off to get my breakfast. So today for breakfast, I'm gonna opt for some cereal and some melon. So I've got my bowl, I'm getting my milk, and then I'm gonna pour myself some cereal. Look at that artsy shot. Well done, Kate. And once I've eaten my cereal, I'm gonna cut myself some melon, which is often terrifying that I trust myself with a knife of any kind. Oh God, please don't lose a finger. Oh, 5-second rule? Yes. And once I've eaten my melon, then it's time to get ready to go outside. So I'm gonna get my boots on, then I'm gonna play with Charles before I go outside. Then once I've got my gallop waistcoat on, I'm gonna put another coat over the top because it's quite chilly this morning. And then, as usual, I'm gonna get on my scooter to head down to the yard. A bit of Titanic going on there. Once I've arrived at the yard, I've propped my scooter up against the fence, and it's time to greet the horses. I like to say hello to all of the horses on a morning before I feed them. A little kiss off Nero. Evie never really wants a hug, but I hug her anyway. Saying good morning to Madge and Harry, who literally never wants to see me, ever. She never lets me give her a kiss or a hug. She's so affectionate, isn't she? and say good morning to Bob, then it's time to make the feeds. Well done, Kate. There's some nuts. Oh, you spilt some, you imbecile. There's my joint care balancer, and that looks like loads of food even though there wasn't much. So it's time to dish them out to Madge first, and then to Harry. Madge is I drop over her door, whereas Harry I can't because she just spills it everywhere immediately. Then I'm going to give Bob his, and then I'm going to let my bunnies out. So I have two rabbits. There is Elsa and Olaf. Elsa is the white rabbit, Olaf is the black one. And here comes Elsa, ready to go outside. And she is literally the light of my life. I love her so much. So we do have multiple rabbit cages, but for now we just have this one. And there's Dreamer, Macy and Rue, and now it's time to go to the barn and get some morning nets. So we're using our hay gain at the moment for the hay because the hay gain gets rid of all the dust, so the horses get nice dust-free hay on a morning. Looks like I remembered to fill it from the night before for once. Well done, Kate. Round of applause. So once I've finished making all of the nets, I am going to put them on the dingbat, which is what I call the quad bike. Oh, the coats come off. Ready for my second workout of the day, pulling up the really heavy door. Then it's on to the dingbat and off we go. So I arrive at Ziggy, Vanti, Nero and Evie's yard first, and I'm going to dish out their hay. Kate trying to be cool. One day it will result in me falling off and being run over by my own dingbat. So once all the horses have got their hay, I'm going to put a few of the horses that don't work out in the fields. Starting with the lovely Bobsy. Now it's time to put my 8 Shetland ponies out in the field, starting with Mist and Tiny and Diddy and Dolly. So there's Dolly and Diddy and Mist and Tiny. Diddy is so naughty. Look at him, he even looked naughty. There he is, rebellious Diddy. And then it's time to put Timmy and Tiffin out. They just have a field outside of their stables that they're going in at the moment. So I'm going to take Tiffin's rug off as it's warming up now. And there he is, a naked Tiffin. Now it's time to put Macy and Rue in the field. All the way. Oh! Oh! They're both having a morning roll. Then I'm going to go into my tack room and I'm going to start getting ready to ride. So I'm going to change my boots over into my exercising at home boots. And I can't put my hat on because I couldn't be bothered to take my hair out from this morning. Oh, that is so painful to watch. Ah, it's so naughty. Well, after that very painful experience, it's time to finally put my hat on and head over to my first steed of the day. So I'm riding Dreamer first today, a very, very mucky Dreamer, oh my god. And once I'm on, I'm gonna take Dreamer for a hack today, so enjoy! It's about 40 minutes and it just does a big loop. Here he is. Oh, he's seen a drain. And we're bolting home. Now Dreamer's out in the field, so it's time to set the arena, which I've already done at this point in the video. Thumbs up from Kate, and it's time to ride little Vanty, my Van. A little groom before we ride, and we're ready to go. So today I'm just doing a little bit of flat work with Venti. He's slowly but surely getting a bit more balanced. So as you can see, he's just starting to relax a little bit more and become a little bit more supple. This was his worst rein at one point, so it's quite nice to see him beginning to relax. And there he is, going out to the field with Mum. So now it's time to grab Harriet's tack and take her for a ride. First we do some carrot stretches, and then we're gonna school Harriet too. So this was one of my first rides back with Harriet, and certainly her first canter since she was diagnosed with degenerative joint disease, and I was really pleased with how she went. Obviously she's not quite how she was where we left off, and there's lots of work to do, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how she schooled, and she sort of began to relax a little bit, especially in the canter towards the end, so I was really pleased with that. There goes Madge on her way to the field, and Harriet's joined her. And now it's time to ride my little Mean Bean. So I'm just going to take him for a little hack today, and off we go. At this point I'm contemplating whether I'm going to canter him further down the bridleway. Canter's a strong word, it's more launch. And I'm exhausted. So I'm all done riding for the day, and I've just put Nero and Evie out, who were my last ones to turn out for the day. And now it's time to feed the sheep. So on the left we have Lizzie, middle Lottie, and on the right was Larry. And there they all are eating their morning feed. So then I'm on my way back to the yard to fill up the water butt to take to Nero and Evie. The water supply we have over there has obviously run out today, so I'm filling it by hand. Off we go. It's a fairly long walk, but we're there. We've filled their water. And that means it's time to muck out. And now I'm on my way back up to the house to do some editing. And in this time lapse, you can actually see me losing the will to live. So it's still quite positive, a little bit negative, but it's back to positive. I want to cry. And finally, we're done. Now I have to watch it painfully save for 5 hours. And it's a bit dark out, so it's time to turn on the light. So the hay gain has already been steamed since earlier, so it's ready to pack the hay nets. And it's time to make the night nets. So normally I wouldn't leave it till it's this dark out to get the horses in, but this day was particularly busy and I was editing for a very, very long time. So now it's time to load the dingbat up. And once I've loaded all of the nets for the big horses, I'm ready to take them off to their stables. I like to put the nets in before they go to bed, so that they're sort of done when they go in. And I'm back, so it's time to see my reversing skills. Is she gonna hit the lorry? Don't hit the lorry! Oh, I think she did it. I think she's alright. Time to close up the barn, and then I'm going to go and get the horses in. There's my little Harry coming in. And then it's time to feed. Fancy's like, do you mind? Didn't anyone tell you not to look at someone while they're eating? Then it's lights out and back at the house. And now it's time to wash my hands, get ready for tea, where I also have a cuddle with Charles. Then it's back up to my bedroom and closing the curtains first. Then it's time to get dressed. Well done, Kate. Then I'm gonna brush my teeth again and get into bed. And yes, I drink milk. I always drink milk. And then I'm gonna read for half an hour before I go to bed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Night!